You were sent by Mulzberg, weren't you?
Tell me the truth.
The worm thinks he can scare me with his two-bit intimidation tactics, but I have absolutely no intention of stopping. I'll bring the truth to the light, even if a whole empire has to fall because of it.
That's all I need to know.
Look at the outside window. Are we in space? That's a goddamn beautiful view.
Wait!
Oh! No way. Just straight up. What the frick? Nah. Okay.
I don't need your fake warnings. Now get out of my way.
I'm afraid I can't do that.
Wait!
Oh, he shot me again. Right in the chest. What do I have to do? Just please him?
I'm listening.
Cooperate, and maybe there will be no unpleasant consequences. Many influential forces are at work in this story, Mr. Bundy.
What forces are you talking about precisely?
You'd be surprised to find out. However, you'll never learn anything about it.
I've worked my whole life to expose the truth, and you won't be the one to stop me.
A praiseworthy, but still stupid choice.
Don't shoot me.
Wait.
No. Okay. Alright.
I'm listening.
Cooperate. Alright.
I'll take the bait. What do these forces at work want from me?
That you don't try to push beyond your capabilities.
I never do.
That you accept your place as an insignificant exile and spend the rest of your life in the shadows. You have a choice to make, Bundy. Choose wisely.
Okay, I quit the case.
Just like
Really,
that.
it's not a matter that concerns me. I'm sorry for the girl, but in the end, these things happen. The important thing is that they don't happen to yourself.
You just made the best choice of your life.
And...
Oh, Bundy. Just some advice. Let this be our last meeting.
The guy had been clear
Psych!
and
I'm not
explicit.
quitting.
I could be sure that if I didn't comply with his demand for answers, he'd kill me without giving it a second thought.
Yeah, you got killed a couple of times there, buddy.
My rational sides urged me to really let it go. Goodbye case, goodbye challenge, goodbye unsolved mysteries, and goodbye Kathrin. But no, I couldn't leave that girl to her destiny. Her father did something horrible to her. He had hidden the truth from the world, maybe even going so far as having his own flesh and blood kidnapped or even killed. No way I'll give up. I am.
There we go, say it. Stay with me. Oh, come on.
I am up against the wall.
We'll just sleep it off and work in the morning. Fresh heads. November 14th. Happy
Things
birthday.
just get better and better. I'd fallen asleep with my clothes on. That visit the previous night had shaken me more than I wanted to admit. Well, that must be Alice. The door's open. Come in. Hey, intern. Welcome.
Hello, Lars. Do you always leave the door open?
Yeah, of course. So the delivery boy can leave me the harbinger at the door and I can do this?
Nice. Got the paper.
Hey, Alice, look at that.
Did they finally find Ramos?
Much better. Today, the harbinger is giving out firecrackers to celebrate the 50-year anniversary of the opening of the newspaper.
Yeah, that's what we want with the firecrackers. A bunch of paper lying around the house.
You get excited over very little sometimes.
But it's a pop-pop. One of those kinds that explodes if you throw it on the ground. So cool.
I was expecting different furnishings. You look more like a guy with a toilet in the bedroom.
Everything was more or less already like this when I got here. Hey, what do you mean by I look more like a guy?
I do actually know the type. And I do not look anything like him. Also, we don't have a toilet in the house, so joke's on you.
Well, at this point, I'd say it's best to leave behind the beating I gave you last night and focus on the job.
Are you talking about when the ball slipped and landed on my foot? Or when you elbowed me in the stomach mimicking your Lars swing?
Well, I did get a strike, right?
Strike right in your belly.
Yes, in another alley.
Try to make yourself at home.
As I was trying to tell you yesterday evening, I couldn't trace any information about the man in Kathrin's company. Which is quite strange, considering that I have total access to all the government databases in the world.
Wow.
But this can be explained in perfectly legal ways, and in any case, it doesn't help us with the investigation.
On the other hand, I found some information about the symbol appearing in the background, which identifies a company called Fallen Rose.
It doesn't sound familiar. What is it?
The company itself did business in many sectors, but the Miami headquarters specialized in building materials. From the archives, I couldn't find anything suspicious. All above board until they declared bankruptcy last year. But here's the kicker. Although the company is supposedly bankrupt, I found signs of recent activity by analyzing surveillance camera footage in the neighborhood.
So, they're still there. Maybe I could. Alice, I need access to that factory, this very day.
It could be risky, but I certainly won't stop you. I feel this case could really push my career years ahead. And by the way, my zealous detective, I think it's time you tell me everything you know about the case we're investigating.
All right. At this point, I can't deny you deserve it.
Did we bring her in? Like, didn't we just get the death threat just now? Maybe it's not the wisest choice to bring her in and maybe include her in all of this nasty business.
Okay, let's start from the beginning. That is to say, the night I tracked down Ramos.
Tell her everything.
This is, in broad terms, what pushed me to investigate the Mulzberg case.
I'm still not totally clear on the relevance of the porn magazine.
Just you need to know all details.
Oh, that? Wait, I can explain that in more
Doesn't matter. Anyway, it's really absurd. How did you manage to get yourself involved in a case like this?
This could be my big chance at redemption, Ellis. I'm not ready to surrender yet.
I get it, but now I better get back to the office. I really can't afford to be late.
I'll leave with you then. I expect this will be a very emotional day.
Let's hit the road, Alice.
Well, see you later then.
I thought
Alice's contribution was crucial, giving me another lead to follow. An abandoned factory belonged to the Fallen Rose. I figured I should also swing by Nancy's. Maybe I would be able to talk to the mysterious homeless guy, Roger. Come to think of it, this was the day I was also supposed to have my interview with that leech Gwendolyn Pratt. I had serious doubts about what to do. Maybe it would be better to go back to Ramos's house to face that shrew.
God, there's a lot of things we can do now. I wish that some of these items would clear up, but it's okay. Search again for that homeless guy at Nancy's. Pratt is waiting for me to do the interview. What should I do? Search the abandoned warehouse. Okay, let's go to the promenade, see if we can find this Roger fella. Oh, that must be him.
You are Roger the Tramp, aren't you?
Firstly, the term tramp is now considered inconsiderate, and the preferred nomenclature is homeless person or transient. Secondly, it is very rude to address a stranger by name without introducing oneself first.
And thirdly, very impolite to assume that I'm a homeless guy, which indeed I am, but that's not the case. That's not the point.
I beg your pardon, but I didn't realize I was in the presence of the Baron of Sussex.
Do not be absurd, boy. I'm not the Baron of Sussex. I'm Duke Roger Emerith Ravendish III from Derbyshire.
Yet you live on a bench and you have a torn shoe.
I also rummaged through the refuse, to be completely honest.
This guy was a real madman. Well, Duke Ravendish, may I ask you a few questions?
I am at your disposal, at least for the present moment.
So you are an actual nobleman?
The Ravendish family dates back to the 16th century, during the time of the controversial Henry VIII.
I can only wonder how an actual duke ends up living on the street.
I do not think my story would be of any interest to you, lad.
Do you remember where you were 2 nights ago?
At Chef Tony's, a modest five-star
Five-star.
restaurant located in the West Miami district.
You answered with extraordinary promptness.
I stick to my weekly schedule precisely. It's a carryover from my old life.
I see. Do you remember if you saw or heard anything strange?
Might you be a detective, young man?
Ooh, look at you, the detective yourself.
Of course I am. Do you want to see my badge?
Your poor attempt at dressing like Sir Arthur Ignatius Conan Doyle's character is enough for me.
What's your point?
If you are a detective, it means that you are a representative of the authorities, or at least you are in contact with them. Ergo, you can help me save my camerops humilis.
Your what, excuse you?
Your what?
My dwarf palm.
Oh.
My shelter from the warm, sultry summer days in Miami. I have spent my afternoons basking in the shade of its leaves for years, and now it is at risk.
Explain.
Recent studies have revealed the presence of the red blatodia on these picturesque beaches, a disturbing and voracious insect that can prove lethal to these plants. My palm was judged to be sick, which was clearly a rush evaluation. Just a glance will suffice to see that it is in perfect health.
I think I understand what you're getting at, but I have to point out that someone could consider this an attempt at bribery.
I am not offering goods in exchange for a service. Any assistance would simply bring peace to my disturbed mind and therefore encourage me to remember.
That man was used to these kinds of negotiations. He sure... All right, let's see what I can do for your palm tree.
Make that red mark disappear, and then you may ask what you will.
How are we going to do that?
So what if I asked you to remember the night we spoke about?
Oh, my poor dwarf palm. If only someone would take care.
I think I know perfectly well who that someone...
Quid pro quo.
Don't leave the country, Duke Ravendish.
I would be reviled for doing so.
Alright, we need to find a way of... he refuses to talk until I have removed Red's mark. His palm. Let me do a red mark instead?
Making the mark darker wouldn't have deceived the pest control workers. That mark had to disappear if I wanted to obtain Roger's help.
Alright, maybe not. We have some balm. Maybe I can wash it?
Sometimes, my...
No. Pop-up. Just make the whole plant disappear.
No matter how hard I...
Maybe you combine the pop-up with the lighter?
Maybe. Or maybe not.
Okay, never mind. Alright, is there anything else here? No. The ginger's back.
I'd already taken all the...
Alright. So let's go to... Could we go back to...
I was sure I'd found everything I needed there.
Okay. Let's go investigate the factory then. Not one big fella.
And this would be an abandoned factory? I'd underestimated the size of the matter. That building was huge, and I'd lose an entire day trying to inspect it completely. Plus, the place was being watched. I had to find a way to access it without being noticed by the guard.
Alright, maybe we can talk to him or something. There's another blowtorch poster right there.
I couldn't climb over it with that brute guarding it. The sign consisted of a simple R alongside a rose falling. It matched the company name.
Is that an R? It kind of looks like a T. With a bit broken off. Doesn't look like an R. At least...
Hello. Did you by any chance come from the future to stop android domination?
Huh? I don't understand what you're saying, mate. Who are you?
I am... Maybe it was best to use a fake name, given the circumstances.
Perfect.
Like the cartoon they show every Thursday night.
That's right, buddy. That's right.
I like it a lot. Especially when Clint kicks the bad guy's ass. I am Eugene, mate.
Meeting you is a huge pleasure, in all possible respects.
I know, he looks alright.
So, what are you doing here all alone?
I'm guarding the fort, uh-huh. Mama says it's a job of responsibility.
Responsibility.
Exactly. Responsibility.
You got it.
Mama said if someone we don't like or is not our friend shows up and tries to enter,
You kick them out.
I break his back and throw him down the drain in the square.
Oh, lovely.
Every time this happens, Mama makes big laughs and buys me a bag of chips.
The innocence with which he confessed the atrocity left me without words.
I'm not sure if his accent's supposed to be British, but he kind of falls off here and there.
This Eugene was oblivious about being so dangerous. I heard you mention a certain Mama.
Mama Cecily. She gets angry when people call her Mama. She says it makes her feel old.
Is she your mother?
No, but she took me from the orphanscape and found this job for me.
Orphanage, Eugene.
Yes, scorphanage.
And what's her line of work?
She tried to explain it, but I didn't understand. She says she loves working with other people's money.
Loan shark. They're criminals of the worst kind. And is she here now?
No, she comes later. First, she goes to find her girls to see if they're okay.
Better and better.
She's a pimp as well.
She must be a barrel of laughs.
Imagine that once, when she was young, she took gas and matches and set fire to our school.
Oh, lovely.
Boom! The owner says it's because of that funny story that he gave this job to Mama.
I bet.
So, this is a restricted area.
I don't know that word.
I mean, only certain people can enter here.
It's true. It works like that. Only those who are nice to Mama can enter. And that's just me, the owner, and the guy driving the truck. Ah, no. I broke the back of him last Thursday.
You really know how to have fun around here. What do you think about giving me a sightseeing tour around the factory?
Like when you're in those places with a guy talking weird. I never understand what they say, those guys, but I like them.
Let's play a game. I am a Japanese tourist, and you're the nice guy talking weird. The game is not started yet, Eugene.
I don't know, Stallone. I'd really like to, but Mama would kill me.
I had to persist with Eugene.
It seems like we have to convince his mama first.
About the owner of the factory. He runs the place, does he?
Yes, he's responsible.
Responsible, Eugene. Can you describe him?
I'm not good at doing identity descriptions. He's not funny, though. Mama says he scares she, too.
Her, Eugene. Is this him, by any chance?
Yes, that's Redwed. Why do you got his photo?
Radwed. Wait. So this is the guy that was hanging out with Alice.
Ah, well, he and I are old friends. I'd really like to enter and visit him.
Now he's out, but you can wait for him outside with me.
What a shame. I wanted to surprise him.
And jump out from a corner screaming boo?
Yeah, something like that.
I'd really like to, but Mama would kill me.
At least now I knew the name of the mysterious character in the photo. Radwed. Let's suppose I managed to convince this Mama to let me enter.
Yes?
Where would I find Radwed's office? This place looks huge.
I can't talk about this stuff with strangers. Last time I disobeyed, Mama punished me. She took away Bert, and the same night, she made me found his severed head on the bed.
Good Lord. Was it your dog?
My stuffed panda.
Even worse.
Well, it must have been a painful loss for you, nonetheless.
You can say that again, Stallone.
Getting back to us, are you sure you can't tell me anything? After all, nobody will ever know.
No, and again, no. I already suffered too much.
That information was useful. Even if I managed to enter the factory, I'd risk being seen roaming around without more detailed directions. I needed Eugene, so I had to deceive him somehow. So, you really loved your teddy bear?
A panda! It was a panda!
Have we seen a panda around?
So,
A
I have more important things to do than stay here to correct your grammar.
Bye, Stallone!
Let's check out the vicinity here and these posters.
The HPD did a great job of wallpapering all of Miami with Ramos's ugly mug.
And I think that's it. Oh, there's another
The
one here.
Upteenth beach party, complete with a contest for surfers. I even tried to surf once.
What the hell is umpteenth mean? Is that the elevated to the number n, or n elevated to whatever?
But my scarf continually covered my eyes, and I kept on falling off the board.
Oh, a sports car. Or cars.
Mamma mia, look at those cars. Luxury convertibles. With all the gadgets in the right places.
Alright, is there anything else around here? Check out. No, I don't think so. Alright, I'm gonna go back to the mansion and see if we can take some of the...
For the time being, my investigations in the Mulzberg residence were suspended.
Oh, David Ramos' house. Oh, we can go there as well. Okay. We go to the HPD. Where's the lady with the interview? I wonder. Kid with the balloon here.
Attention, monsieur! Huh? Attention to what?
Oh no. Yeah, bastard.
You horrible brat! I told you. The Harbinger today made us a really big favor with those firecrackers.
It almost sounds like a gunshot.
They should be illegal. They throw them on the ground, then they explode and we all jump in the air by fear. Where will we end up, I wonder?
At the morgue. Another prank like that and I'll have a stroke. And yet, I suspected that having one of those firecrackers in my pocket would help me in the future.
I do have one in my pocket. I think. Still there? Yeah, okay. Fine. No one else here, I guess. Nothing else to report on. Let's just get out of here then. Let's go to David Ramos' house, because I don't... Or can we go in here, maybe? Talk to Alice? Wait, she's Alice. The other one was Kristen.
Hi, Lars.
This time, I'm sure I've deduced the origin of that lock.
I'm starting to make you lose sleep over this. Bring it on.
So, I think the trauma is not due to your adolescence, but your childhood. The fact that you don't have a picture of your parents on the desk makes me think that you're not particularly interested in their approval. This is because of a family conflict in your background. Your father was a bad man, maybe a drunkard, who didn't spare any occasion to beat your poor mother. Time and fatigue weakened the woman, causing premature aging and the total whitening of her hair. Your lock is dedicated to her, your heroine.
Come on, knock it off. My mother works in a dry cleaners around the corner and still has long blonde hair. My father, on the other hand, is a retired detective, and he's still my role model, even today. I dare say he was probably a much better detective than you, given your performance.
Oof. Burn.
So you think this will be enough to make me declare surrender? I'll be back for more soon. See you later, partner.
Bye, Lars.
Just came here to say that. Can we go in there? Porton's office? Let me just check.
I'm a badge now.
Alright, never mind that. Let's get out. And let's go to David Ramos' house. Oh, there's
Look at that, Jimby! The brave Lazarus Bundy has really come to see us!
I can't believe I'm actually here.
There, no reason to be upset. I can assure you you've made the best decision of your career.
I'll content myself with the assurance that you won't smear me out of turn.
Alright, so I'd say we've got everything we need to start rolling.
Are you?
Jimby,
Okay.
you can start recording.
Whoa, wait a second. Just like that, out of the blue, without preparing the questions a bit?
The other guy in the background photobombing.
This is Gwendolyn Pratt reporting from the house of the serial killer Blowtorch, aka David Ramos. We have with us the detective in charge of the case, Lazarus Bundy. Good evening, Mr. Bundy.
Good evening.
Nailed it.
Let's get straight to the point. Last night you were involved in a struggle with the dangerous individual who, we mustn't forget, is on the run. How would you describe this experience to our viewers?
See, I almost wet myself. The bigger they are, the harder they fall.
You know what they say, the bigger they are, the harder they fall. Ramos is huge, but I exercise a lot. And then, I'm a black belt in karate.
You can't tell by looking at you.
I wear baggy clothes to keep low profile.
Where do you think Ramos is hiding right now?
I'm afraid that lunatic has unfinished business with me, so no doubt he's still in town.
If things are really as you say, I'm sure Seamus Burton will hunt him down wherever he's hiding. The respectable Seamus Burton, who always diligently watches over our city of Miami. Let's cut to the chase, detective. How do you answer the accusations that you purposely let Blowtorch escape just to have someone to hunt down to keep your already at risk job?
Already a risk job? What are you talking about, you ugly witch?
Oh god.
It's no secret that you've just been fired, detective. Or I should say, ex-detective.
I wasn't covering up anything. I was fired specifically because...
To go undercover.
Facts tell another story, Bundy. It seems you've been in difficult waters lately. That your alleged detective skills have been, how can I say it, deteriorated for quite a few months now. My understanding is that you haven't successfully closed a case for at least 6 months, ex-detective. How do you answer to this real data?
Enough, Pratt. I knew I was making a mistake coming here, but your lowness knows no bounds.
One more question, Bundy. Have you given any thought to your immediate future? I doubt that anyone will offer you work after what you... As you wish. I'm Gwendolyn Pratt. Back to you in the newsroom.
Yeah, she was merciless.
I told you, Bundy. The important thing is not for the audience to have the absolute truth, just a plausible one. Have a good day.
Whatever.
Go to hell.
Oh, that really struck a chord in us, didn't he?
I knew it was a bad idea to challenge Gwendolyn Pratt, the Queen of Mud. And so my decline in those previous months had become a matter of public domain. Anyway, who cared? My crisis had been leaked, yes, but not the real reason behind it. They could speculate, but the real truth was mine alone.
Alright, so that's out of the way. Oh, actually, can we get the, There's a bucket of paint, though. Maybe we can paint the tree trunk or something?
Putting it in my pocket was out of the question. I'd have sullied my amazing coat. If needed, I could...
I do need it. Not sure. Can we swap the
Was
marker?
it really worth...
Make it white? Actually, use this in the fountain.
In that moment, it didn't...
No, I cannot. Do I have a chain, clothes stick, or... Alright, let's consult our notes actually, see what's up. We did that. Search the abandoned warehouse that Alice tracked down. There must be an alternate entrance. I need to know exactly where the office of this redwood is. Bribe Eugene with a stuffed panda? Yeah. Where am I gonna get a panda though?
I've had enough of his government conspiracy.
Do we have a doll at our place?
For the time being...
Can I go back here? Maybe she's not around anymore. Okay.
It's you again.
Do we know each other?
No, but I've seen you on TV. You must be a VIP.
Ah, well, you can proclaim it loudly. Because before you is the famous detective... Lazarus Bundy!
Yeah, we got that one off.
That's why you wear a Sherlock Holmes hat?
Straight up.
It's more like him wearing my hat.
Well, actually...
Anyway, let me work now, Mr...
Issa.
Stay there and watch how a real investigator works.
I have to wait for the pawn shop to open anyway. The owner has no will to work. He should have been here already for a while now.
Alright. What can we do? Frizzo's cola vending
The
machine.
vending machine wasn't working, so I couldn't buy a soda. But that wouldn't be a problem anyway. I always hated Sfrizzo Cola.
Trying is useless. It's gone. I put some money inside and it was eaten. I also tried to kick it, but no dice.
Believe me, you were lucky. I wouldn't wish a Sfrizzo even on my worst enemy.
I do have the magnetic fishing rod. Maybe you can do something.
I thought it
else.
was better to look...
Nope. Never mind.
Regardless where it ended up, it needed to be said. What a glorious entrance I made.
Do you want to sneak inside? If you want, you can use me as a step.
Why would I want to sneak inside?
You look like the kind of guy who does such things.
Do have a trench coat.
No more messages from me.
Are you looking for clues?
What are you talking about?
I've heard this building was the hideout of a famous local serial killer who escaped because of a detective that... Hey, did you have anything to do with that?
Nah, I was dealing with another case.
Yeah, no, not me.
Another case, cleverly solved.
Anything else around here? We can just talk to Issa. That's it.
That place drained me of all my desire to talk. That place.
Alright, then we pull the ladder from up there. No, it doesn't even do anything with it. Chain?
There was no need to vandalize the vending machine without
Do I really need a cold or something?
Maybe. I was all out of... I thought it was better. No matter how hard I...
Dunno. Okay, never mind. This led absolutely nowhere.
Regardless where it ended up, it needed to be said. A vending machine for Sfrizzo. Actually, the soda was pulled from the market some time ago. That's why the vending machine wasn't functioning, although the engine was still running.
So we can warm something up we want? Alright. So we gotta... Let's go back to the promenade. We gotta make this mark here disappear, but... How are we going to do that?
Maybe.
Combine something with another? You know about this, man?
In that moment, typical seaside.
How am I gonna get that stain washed off? That is a real conundrum. Go back to my flat. Maybe we're missing something from there.
I was sure it would some...
Bills, okay. Then we take some alcohol, maybe dilute the... did we even check the newspaper today? I don't think we did.
I was surprised to find Ramos in the lead story. According to an information leak, the night before, there had been 2 murders at the same time in the city of Concord, Massachusetts. The journalist was reporting on a connection between the murders and Ramos being on the run, but I still couldn't believe Blowtorch would have been able to reach Massachusetts with all the security checks in place. The article was written by Pratt. God, that vampire was everywhere. I was surprised to find Ramos. According to the
this is
journalist,
the same story, okay.
a happy day for the Harbinger, and for me too. That firecracker they gave out as a gift was amazing. It was the kind that explodes if strongly launched at the ground.
What did that say? Blurb, okay. Exclusive interview with the inventor of the Megapop. He may have invented the firecracker named the Megapop. His soul is completely devoted to rock and roll. His name is Christian, and during the last few months he has found a way to keep the spotlight aimed directly at him. In fact, many are fervently following his rapid ascent toward the Guinness World Record, a milestone he seems close to achieving already. If that weren't enough, our Mr. T cooked up a new and extremely loud way to arouse our attention by patenting a next-generation firecracker. It is a small cylinder that explodes when launched at the ground with force, and is able to emit a thunderous sound similar to that of a firearm, but without any risk. I love explosives. That bone-chilling sensation when you're holding something potentially lethal, he told us. I've always dreamed of being able to design a firecracker that would give me the thrill of danger while still managing to avoid prison. The interview continues on pages 2. Alright. Let's drop that in its place. Can I get some drinks out of it there?
I didn't want anything from the bar.
Never want anything from the bar guy. This guy. Alright, I don't think there's anything else here. Is there anything in the
I
trolley?
didn't want anything.
Alright, that doesn't want anything from the trolley. Okay, I gotcha. Alright, so what do we do? I'm kind of lost now. I need a panda for this guy, but where am I gonna find the panda? There was a bunch of stuffed toys in the Mulzberg
For the time being, For the time being,
kinda wish I could go there. Grab one of those. I guess we're doing this the wrong way or something. Bucket with paint. What can I put my chain in there? Cover it
I thought it was better.
white with
The
ink.
fountain. In that moment,
Blow this up.
in that moment,
Nope. Alright, I don't see the connection, so... Stuffed animals need stuffed animal. Where am I gonna find the stuffed animal?
My colleague was visiting.
Is there one outside here, or...? No, that would be kind of cool. There isn't one. Fine. Alice, do you have stuffed panda I can borrow, maybe?
Hello.
Hi, Lars.
See you later.
Bye, Lars.
Nope, never mind. God, where the hell do I go? We're back at this cycle again, not knowing what to do.
Good morning. Tell me.
God, just don't know. Can we not talk to this guy? Maybe he has something interesting to say.
That place. No more message. No more message.
Put firecracker in the mail there. Can't even do anything with this. I call someone up.
I no longer needed. I didn't need to call out. I only had a game. I was. Why that?
Okay. Been here before. I don't know what to do. Honestly, I've been everywhere.
I was sure I. For the time being.
We could go into all these locations, 5 of them, okay? But Eugene, have you got anything else to say to me?
Hello. So. I have more important things.
Bye.
Oh, can we go in the sewers, maybe? But... Oh, we can go in the sewers. Alright. There's something here that I might need, want.
Bottle of the worst fire water on.
Can I collect any of these with this?
In that moment. Sometimes.
No, never mind. Alright.
Hey there, kid.
What do you want?
Smell you later, kid.
There's something in there. Small shiny object. What is that?
Whatever it was definitely out of my reach. I couldn't reach it, even from the central mound.
Now, can I throw this at it?
It remained out of reach.
Come on.
Sometimes.
Can I combine this with something?
I thought it was better.
Do this?
It remained out of. No matter how.
I do want that now. Damn it.
Maybe.
There's something up here. Can we go and investigate? Or are we still scared of the maze? Nope.
Back there. From that distance,
God.
I thought it was better.
I don't know what to use here.
I didn't. And that. I thought it. Maybe.
No, nothing works. Dude, just throw it. Could you please just fucking...
It remained out of reach.
Ah, whatever, man. It's so annoying. Okay, I guess so there's no... There's nothing here I can possibly want. Anyways, can't think of anything to do. I'll have a look around off screen and try to figure this out. Anyways, thank you so much, boys and girls, for watching, and I'll catch you all in the next one. Bye-bye!